Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is a Vlogmas day 20, 5 days until Christmas. It's getting serious. Just a warning, this video may not be exactly what you expected or what you wanted, but hopefully it will still give you a little bit of help and possibly some encouragement. And hopefully it will be brief. A lot of you have probably just graduated or getting ready to graduate, and you're freaking out about taking the NBCOT or the NBCOT test. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about study tips and just tell you a little bit about how I think about it. I'm not going to talk about how to make outlines and study and like really specific tips. I really just want to say, how do I want to say this? If you have made it through occupational therapy school and your undergraduate degree and you do not know how you study and how you need to prepare for tests, you might be in trouble. At this point, you should know how you study and what you need to do in order to prepare. I know I was always a person that had to read everything for myself and make my own outline and literally handwrite every single thing. If I didn't handwrite it, it did not stay in my brain. I was never a person that could participate in like study groups where one person read half of the chapter and the other person read the other half of the chapter, and then each person would make their own outline and then you could just study off of each other's outline. I couldn't do that. I had to make my own outline. So that's just how I studied, and I knew that. I never made note cards or flashcards. That was not my style. I tried to because that's what everyone else did, but it didn't work for me. So I just want to say, if at this point you don't have that self-awareness of how you study, you might be in trouble. I mean, that's okay. Don't freak out. But I just want you to kind of reflect on that as you hopefully will take a little bit of a break before you start studying. Just think about what is best for you. Do you like to study with other people, or do you like to study by yourself? Do you like to make note cards and flashcards? Are you a highlighter fiend where you just highlight every single line? How best are you going to be able to retain all this information? And on the other hand, if you've made it this far and you graduated, then you're probably doing something right. So that's the first part. My one recommendation would be to study with people that are similar to yourself. Don't study with someone that's going to make you feel dumb and isn't going to encourage you or doesn't study the same way as you. I remember I'd been studying on my own for quite a while, and my friends Carla and Blair were like, hey, why don't you come over? We've been studying. They'd been studying together for quite some time, and they invited me to come over, and I walked in, and there were just poster boards everywhere of like every type of frame of reference and nerve innervations and just a lot of poster boards. And I walked in and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't made posters. I haven't done anything like this. And it really made me kind of doubt myself. And that wasn't good. But luckily, it didn't affect me too much. But I just wanted to say that that was how they studied and that worked for them, but that was not for me. And I'm going to show you why. So after that study group, I was like, well, I've got to make a poster. And this is kind of embarrassing, but I didn't have any poster. All I had was lots of paper. So I literally taped, I don't know how many pieces of paper together, and I made my own chart of all of the developmental stages from birth until, oh, what is this? Oh yeah, it's in two pieces. Oh no, there's two separate ones. Sorry. So the first one was developmental milestones from birth until, all the way to 10 years. And so I tried to like graph it out and say, 0 to 3 months, this is what they're doing. So I tried to make it that way. This is how big it is. So there's that one. And then the other one, what's the other one that I made? Reflexes. So another pediatric one. So all of the reflexes that should innervate and when they should innervate from 28 weeks all the way to 12 months. I'm not sure if those actually helped me. It probably just wasted a bunch of time, to be honest with you, because that's not how I studied, and I took probably way too much time taping the darn thing together. So just wanted to say, don't let other people's study habits influence you. Just stick to what you know that you need to do. And then my last bit of encouragement is to just take a break if you just graduated. Take 2 or 3 weeks off, spend time with your family, go on a road trip, just do something, you know, to relax. You worked really hard, you graduated, you made it that far. So just take a break, and then when you come back, your mind is going to be fresh, relaxed, ready to study, and you'll be good to go. Piece of cake, right? Those are my words of wisdom for taking the NBCOT exam. I know it's probably not what you expected, but hopefully it will help you anyways. 5 days till Christmas, oh my goodness. I'm actually going on a road trip tomorrow to see my best friend. So join me on that adventure, and I'll see you later. Bye.